Hello, my name is Boel Holgersson, and I'm one of 49 councillors in the Municipality Council of Ale. 47 of the 49 councillors are part-time politicians, and there are 2 full-time politicians in our municipality. I'm also a member of the Ale e-voice project leadership. One of our project parts is our neighbourhood development meetings, and I'm now going to tell you some more about them. But I will start with a historical background to why we have chosen to have these neighbourhood development meetings. The municipality of Ale is situated close to Göteborg in the southwest part of Sweden, and this is a beautiful view from our river Göta älv, and the land you can see on the right is Ale. There are large... Oh. What's happening? There. There are large rural areas in Ale with farms and small villages, and there are also suburban areas closer to Gothenburg, Göteborg. The number of inhabitants is about 27,000, most of which lives in the suburban parts. To understand why we have the neighbourhood development meetings in Ale, you need to know something about the history of Ale. Some 60 years ago, there were a large number of local authorities in Sweden of various sizes. Many of them were too small to have their own secondary school and an appropriate local administration. The Swedish Parliament decided to make a local authority amalgamation reform in 1952, and then a second one in 1974. As a result of this process, the originally 5 local authorities amalgamated into one, the municipality of Ale. The people were not very happy with this centralization, which made the politicians decide to take part in a democratic project called the Local Council Reform. The administration of the municipality of Ale was then divided into 5 local councils below the municipality council and the executive board. This went on for some time, and then the politicians decided to make a change again and go back to a central administration as the traditional organization in Sweden. And at the same time, the idea of neighbourhood development meetings was born as a method to keep the close relation between the people of Ale and their politicians that had been one of the most popular effects of the local councils. And with e-voice, we brought the neighbourhood development meetings into the 21st century, I would say. And well, we put it on the internet, so to speak. This is the political organization of Ale today. It's a normal Swedish way of organizing the local government with a council on top, an executive board, and a number of committees. You can see the yellow bubble to the right of the council. It says local democracy meetings, and that's another way of saying neighbourhood development meetings. And I hope you notice that it's connected to the council. That means that members of the council are very closely connected to the neighbourhood development meetings, and the chair of each neighbourhood development meeting reports from the meetings to the council twice a year. The neighbourhood development meetings were digitalized with the e-voice project, as I told you. And the idea was to choose 2 of the neighbourhoods and give them something extra by adding websites and the possibility to get information about what was going on in the neighbourhood, ask questions, and make suggestions over the internet. We choose a rural neighborhood, Skepplanda. This is a picture from that neighborhood. It's a typical Swedish house. And a suburban one, Nödinge, where our local shopping center is situated. And the meetings were conducted by a chairmanship of 3 municipality councillors living in the neighborhood. And everybody in the neighborhood were invited to the meetings by advertisements in the local advertisement paper, which is also published on the internet, and on the neighborhood website. We have a focus on the meetings in real life, and they are supported by the website. And from last year also, we have a question panel that makes it possible for the citizens to have a more quick dialogue with the councillors. And the whole website of Ale municipality have been developed within the e-voice project, and we have also developed the pages for the neighborhood development meetings. And we made a special effort to these 2 areas, Skepplanda and Nödinge, to create an interactive communication and not only an information website. We had an idea that the 2 chair should give information and continuously on the website, but it didn't work out as we had planned, I'm sorry to say. This is the first. If you go to the Ale website and you choose politics and influence, then you can go on to the neighborhood website. And there you find an introduction, an appeal to speak out your opinion, the e-voice logotype, and links to the different neighborhoods. And if you go on to Skepplanda website, you find photos and contact information of the chairmanship. There's a photo, telephone number for their home telephone numbers and email addresses, for example. And each councillor has to provide the administration with a form that says what type of information can be put on the website and what do you want to keep secret. And you find here, Skepplanda, this information about the chairmanship, minutes from the neighborhood development meetings, the invitation for the next meeting, and other information about what's going on in the neighborhood. You can see to the right there are minutes from the different meetings, and we had an extra meeting about the plan for the municipality, which was very popular too. Done. Thanks to the combination of using the e-participation and internet and the traditional meetings in real life, we need to go on using a combination of the 2 in order to keep and develop even further a good contact between the citizens and the politicians in Ale. Thank you.